If someone in my high school did something like this, everyone would be applauding him and cheering for him and being his biggest supporter. But over here, like, people are literally just shitting on their lives and bullying them. Like, I find it so weird.
Fit check. Drippy.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am living my full weave fantasy right now. Haters gonna hate and doers are going to dictate. Trademark. So there's this new web series on YouTube that I started hearing about from Instagram. Mostly people were making memes, making fun of it. And a lot of people were just kind of cringing at it, and it was a little bit confusing because I was actually kind of excited. I was excited because, you know, they have these coming to age dramas such as like Sex Education, Euphoria, or Skins in the UK. And I thought, you know, it would be nice, like Pakistani dramas are all just like aunties and old people. So I thought it would be so cool to have like these young kids, you know, doing something a little bit more relatable. Then the episodes came out. I actually did not watch them until today. So far 4 episodes have been released. And I have a lot of opinion. I talked to a couple people who are on different sides of the spectrum on how they all feel about it. I mean, I'll admit I only watched episode 1, but that's only because I don't understand Urdu that well, and I was starting to like not understand what they were saying because they were speaking too much Urdu. But I got an idea of what it was about, and I watched some like clips from episode 4, which was like came out last night. And some notes. So literally in the first 36 seconds of the first episode, I could immediately tell why certain people would automatically just jump to like, oh my god,
what is this cringe shit, yaar? Ye kya hai?
I mean, I can personally actually relate to it so much. That's why I didn't understand the cringe until I talked to someone else. That's how my family is. I mean, that's how I talk to my parents. That's how, you know, my family dynamic is. So like, this is where we come into today's video. It's divided into 5 topics. Topic number 1, elitism. Topic number 2, cringy angrezi. Topic number 3, religion. Topic number 4, quality, jealousy. It was like I was gonna go in completely neutral. I barely know any of these people, so I don't really like to form any opinions about something or someone without like either knowing them or like watching something. So let's talk about topic number 1, elitism. Because there is a lot of poverty in Pakistan, and the average middle-class person here in Pakistan is not necessarily a rich person. That's why when I started talking to other people and getting their perspective, they said that they were watching it and they were like, you know, how are we gonna have problems of like who's coming to what party? You know, we have problems of like, you know, things like light bills, and we have problems of things like, you know, real life problems that are not necessarily relatable to what the top 5% of us people experience on like a day-to-day basis. So that is something that could be considered very insensitive. However, I also disagree with this. You know, I feel like film is something that's an art, and these kids are young, and I think it's just so nice for them to make an initiative to do something that's artistic. And yes, maybe it's showing off elitism, whatever. However, like, it could be like a Gossip Girl style show. I mean, we never talked shit about Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl was all about showing brands and showing money, and the Real Housewives that we love to talk about, Bollywood wives. I mean, we don't shit on them for showing their money, but like, why are we shitting on these little kids? Of course, the majority of Pakistan cannot relate to these issues. However, I do believe in artistic freedom, so that may be a super unpopular opinion. We're here to talk about why everyone is just shitting on them. For those of you who are not getting what's happening, for those of you who haven't seen it, for those of you who are not planning to watch it, it's all gonna just start making sense soon. Don't worry. Stay calm. Stay with Sahar Baji. She's gonna help you, babe. Mwah. Okay, so I made this point. I was like, for example, like literally in the first couple minutes, whenever the kid gets into the car, they immediately show that he's driving a Honda Civic. Like, that's a big flex that you wouldn't see in normal movies unless they're trying to make a point of him being really wealthy, and that actually adds to the storyline. But him being rich, I don't know if that added to the storyline or not because I didn't watch the whole thing. And now let's talk about the cringy English. I, first of all, in no way am making fun of any Desi person who tries to speak English, because first of all, please, when you practice a language, I know it makes people laugh. However, that's the only way to get practice at a language. I speak, जब मैं उर्दू बोलती हूँ, मैं बहुत बड़ा उर्दू बोलती हूँ और बहुत ख़राब होता है, लेकिन मैं फिर भी उर्दू बोलती हूँ सब लोग मेरे ऊपर हंसते रहते हैं, लेकिन जब मैं उर्दू बोलती हूँ तो लाइक मेरा प्रैक्टिस होता है। और पिछले 5 साल से, जब मैं पाकिस्तान पहले शिफ्ट हुई थी 5 साल पहले, मुझे एक लफ्ज़ ही उर्दू नहीं आती थी। मुझे सिर्फ बॉलीवुड के गाने आती थी और पश्तो, और अब मुझे इतना अच्छी उर्दू आ गया। So I'm not making fun of them.
शफीक मेरी बात सुनो, आई लव यू कहने का तुम्हारा कोई मकसद नहीं। तुम थैंक्स भी बोल सकते थे अगर मैंने ड्यूट तुम्हारे साथ किया, ठीक है ना। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि तुम मुझे आई लव यू बोल दो।
Just because you like studied abroad in the UK for like 1 year doesn't make you like English, and you stop trying to like over westernize yourself and like appreciate your accent and learn every day. You don't have to be ashamed of your accent. Like देखो मेरी कितनी खराब है, कभी एनु तो सिर्फ पंजाबी भी समझ आती है। The English definitely did like distract me a lot, but like it was not really a huge complaint for me. I mean, it was just something I thought that was kind of funny that I wanted to add to, about just like how Pakistani kids portray in their heads of what looks cool. Like, oh, an American accent is cool, let's have American accent. Like, I highly doubt that in real life that they, when they talk to each other, that they actually talk like that. Oh my god, yeah, what, you know what I'm talking about, Samir? Like, it's just an acting flaw. And that actually leads us to our next point. Quality. Okay, quality. Music I had a little bit of an issue with because, as you know, I have been a musician for many years on the side. And I mean, I know they don't have the money. It was really like probably low budget, I think. And I mean, I think they're rich kids probably. And like obviously everything wasn't perfect, but come on, like they're just kids. So that's also one thing that people hated about this thing, which I don't agree is right to hate on them for. So meh. Sorry about it. I think the only acting I liked was the guy Mustafa, and that girl who played Ushna. Okay, now let's talk about religion. Smoking and wearing short crop tops and things that I wouldn't even think twice about, but in this country you really do think about these things. So I think that's probably one of the biggest, religion is definitely one of the hugest things that had an influence on this, and that makes it actually pretty unfortunate because we really needed some forward advancement in our society, especially the way we treat women, especially the way we look at and judge other people and their lifestyle choices. It's way more important to just focus on ourselves. And I'm gonna stop ranting about that because I could go on forever, but this part really hurts me. Especially like even in the first 4 minutes, there's already a drinking scene happening and religious people would be shitting their pants watching that. It made it extremely unrelatable for the people of different class who come from really religious households, or people who just don't have access to like sharab and hash and cigarettes and things like that. Because these are influencers, you know, they're not like normal, your everyday kids. The dressing was also very immodest compared to Pakistani thinking. Obviously, you guys know me. I am the immodest queen. Girls smoking cigarettes, you know, that would make Pakistani people lose their shit, even though like a lot of us do it. Pakistani men are so insecure that they get so like uncomfortable when they see girls dressed like that because they know that they cannot control them, and they are not robots. Leaving this planet. This is gonna be a very unpopular opinion, and this, I'm sorry for it, but actually I'm not. I really don't care. I think most people are just jealous. First of all, yes, we already talked about why they would be jealous. This is just wrapping up the cake of my opinions on Midsummer Nightmare. And in Pakistan, people really hate seeing other people be successful and try new things and be innovative. So people just like to shit on people because they're jealous. There are just so many hate comments. Okay, so let's wrap up the whole thing we talked about. I personally think it's awesome that these kids are doing this. In America, if someone in my high school did something like this, everyone would be applauding him and cheering for him and being his biggest supporter. But over here, like, people are literally just shitting on their lives and bullying them. Like, I find it so weird. Just like, show more love, please. What's happening on this planet? Like, stop hating on everyone for just like the dumbest shit. I did not enjoy making this video at all, but thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.